Hello. So this is day 9 of my gratefulness and my life story. I want to kind of go over a little bit about the certifications that when I've worked for various companies. I started when I was at this ladies only and live right in Indiana at age 15, 16. I got AFA certified. And then I remember I got ACE certified when I went to college at ASU because that's what they wanted to push. And I remember going through getting my degree, and I got American College of Sports Medicine, which was like the prestigious clinical certification. And of course, you have to take the CSCS, which is being able to train professional athletes and teams and all the power and explosive sports. And I remember going and right after college, I worked for a company called the Q Club, which was a very elite, upscale type of gym. And I remember working with them, and 24 Hour Fitness just bought them. And I'm like, oh no, I don't want to work for a chain gym. I want to work for the elite type things. I have my college degree, multiple certs, and I ended up working for them, and they wanted this other certification called NASM. So I'm like, God, why are all these certifications? Everyone wants different ones. My gosh, which ones are the right ones? Which one? Why isn't this good enough? And so I was open to it, and plus my mom, thank God my mom has supported me in all my education endeavors. She's like, hey, you want to learn that? Here, I'll pay for it, let's go. And so I've gotten a lot of education. Plus you have to upkeep these things. You have to go to seminars and all this. And in the beginning, I really didn't understand why, but as I've gotten older, I do get it. So I think at some point, I think I had 15 different certifications, and every 2 years I have to renew these things. And but the benefit is the industry's changing all the time. The industry, our bodies are these adapting machines, and we adapt to everything. We adapt to our food, we adapt to our exercise. So what once worked for us may stop, and what works for somebody doesn't always work for somebody else. And one of the things, because I was made to do all these different certifications through all these different companies that obviously had different viewpoints of what they valued, has made me learn that there is no set standard 100%, and that it's honestly who's in front of you and what are you dealing with, and get this conversation of what do you need and what are you feeling, and what can I offer, and what mindset and what skills can I throw at this to maybe change what your experience is. And that really gave me a tool set that I don't know that every trainer fully has, but I encourage them to get, because it's not a cookie cutter program. You don't just apply something to someone and expect it to work. It's a give and take. You have to communicate. You have to get into your client's world. You have to know what they do on the outside. You have to know what they do at home. You got to build that relationship. And when I've done that over the years, and I built that relationship with a client that was so hard, and I was about ready to wave the white flag, and we just worked together, and we came up with something great. And it was the flexion extension concept. And I really didn't believe it at first, because it flew in the face of everything I've learned. But through all the different experiences, what I've learned, I actually got outside of myself and said, something, maybe there's something not learned yet. And I was willing to give up and take a step in that direction. And since I took my landmark education class, I boldly took a step in that direction. Instead of always asking for permission and always seeking out somebody's approval, I was going with what I saw, and I was going with what was working, and I was going with who I was with. And I am so against the grain of the industry on various things, and it's tough, it's hard, but it works, and it's made me different. And I'm grateful for the fact that these people made me get all these different certifications, because I never would have realized that everyone has a slightly different viewpoint. And then learning that we all change, and that you have to roll with the changes and grow with the changes, because you don't just learn something once and it works for the rest of your life. That's not how training works. I want to educate people on how to grow with the industry, and to have tools to look at things, not to just say it's a one size fits all and you must fit my box, because that's not how it is. I'm designing tools for trainers to become more effective on their clients, and maybe hopefully answering another method or theory of exploring of maybe why we do what we do, and so we don't have to have these issues and injuries and pain and all these limitations. Because the word I hate in life is no. I hate hearing no. It doesn't work for me. It's just not now, or I haven't figured it out yet. So that is what I live by. So I'm grateful for all those experiences and what it's led to. And I'm excited to keep sharing that. And that's what my FX Boom Fitness System is all about. If you're curious, go to fxboomfitness.com. I'm actually in my gym at my house right now. So, but I'm grateful for that. Thanks.